everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is the meeting of the Acushnet Council on Aging, which is at 59.5 South Main Street in Acushnet. I wonder where we get the half from. Where did we get the 59.5 half? Anyway, 59.5.
The lady next door is 59.
Yeah,
And
so this probably was divided from.
yeah, this was
Okay.
probably part of her property.
Yeah.
Today is June 11th, 2025. This meeting is being video and audio recorded for the latest broadcast on Channel 18 and the Town of Acushnet's YouTube channel. Do I have a motion to call the meeting to order?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
This meeting is now...
Paulette and Jerry.
Yes, this meeting is now called to order. Just for the record, I'd like to read the names of the Board of Directors. First of all, we have Lauren Golda, who is the manager here to my left. My name is Dan Smith, I'm the chair. To my right is Deborah Raposa, she's the vice chair. And then we have Linda Gilbo, is that pronounced correctly?
Correct, yeah.
Secretary. And then Joan Howland, who likes to be called Jerry. Paulette Hudson, Patricia Mendersky, and Pauline Texera. Welcome, everybody. We have minutes to be approved from May 14th. Has anyone looked over the minutes from May 14th? Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I make a motion, oh no, I can't, I vote them.
Okay, we have a motion to approve, seconded. Okay, those minutes are approved. We'll move right along to the mail, and guess what?
No mail again.
No mail. Please write us. Just to give us a critique. You know, we'd like to get a little bit of mail here. I've never gotten a letter ever. Have you?
No.
You might have opened the floodgates asking for
59.5 South Main Street, Acushnet, Mass. 02743. Please write us. Tell us how we're doing. Okay, old business. New delivery list for the Acushnet Council on Aging monthly newsletters be delivered through businesses in Acushnet. And we all have our own places that we deliver them to, and they get delivered either today or tomorrow or both, but they'll be available for you. Here we have gently used medical equipment available and incontinence supplies, new ones, not used, free of charge for anyone that might need them. So I want to remind you about that. Inclement weather. If the schools are closed, we are closed. If the town hall is closed, we are closed. If there's any snow at all, we're closed. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, if the schools are closed or if the town hall is closed, we're also closed.
So are we closed for the summer because the schools are closed?
No.
If the schools are closed because of inclement weather, we are closed. Thank you very much for correcting me.
No, you said it correctly, I was just being a wise guy.
That's all right. No, I'm
We would
glad
still
you
be
did.
here if town hall is open in inclement weather. We're still here. We just wouldn't be open for programming. We just wouldn't want anybody traveling and, risking anything traveling in icy conditions.
Right.
But we would still be here like for an emergency or, to answer any phone calls. So that's the only, to differentiate. And then when the town hall's closed, then we're officially closed.
Thank you.
You want?
We have another reminder. We now have 2 outreach specialists. That is Patricia Mendersky and Samantha Ortiz. The telephone number here at the Acushnet Council on Aging is 508-998-0280. If you need to make an appointment with them, I understand they're wonderful. So if you need any help with anything such as maybe food stamps or housing or whatever, call and make an appointment and come see them. They're very good. We have Representative Mark Sylvia here the first Monday of every month from 10 to 11. And then we have Representative Steve Willett the first Monday of every month from 11 to 12 o'clock in the morning. The Veterans Coffee Social at the Acushnet Council on Aging the first Tuesday of every month with Veteran Service Officer Brad Fish from 8:30 to 9:30, and you can contact Brad at 508-998-0207, extension 4207. Do I have a motion to approve the old business? I have a motion and seconded. Okay. And now we move on to the new, we're moving right along. Now we move on to the new business, and we're going to hear all kinds of new news from our director, Lauren Golda.
All right. So I just wanted to remind folks about the senior tax work-off program. It's a great program that we have in town, and it's little underutilized right now. We don't have too many folks enrolled in the program. I think we have about maybe 10. It's a great program where folks can come in and they volunteer their time. They are being compensated in the sense of they'll get money put towards their taxes. So right now we have somebody who's been helping out in the building office, and we actually have a gentleman, he's been helping out here. I'm gonna give him a separate shout out, but his forte is kind of just doing lawns and things like that, so he's been really doing a great job around here. He's gonna help out at the library. So there's different areas that we can put people in. And I just spoke to somebody on the phone yesterday, she was actually inquiring, but she has limitations with being able to lift, so I don't want that to deter anybody from wanting to, see what it's all about, because we can place you in a spot that, would be best suited for you. It's mostly like per diem as needed for each department, but it helps the departments to stay open with vacations coming up and things like that. When our residents are coming in, it doesn't look the greatest when we have to close town buildings, or departments I should say. So the fact that we can have a friendly face in the office to help answer phones, take messages, and at least be able to help guide people, it's a great help and it's a great program. There are some guidelines with that. There's financial guidelines, there's age requirements, you have to be 65 currently to join the program, you have to own your property. So there are a few limitations with that, but if anybody's ever interested, please stop in, you can give us a call. I'm overseeing the program currently, so I'll be able to answer any questions that anybody has, but I just wanted to put that out there. And again, I wanted to thank Paul, he's been doing a great job around here. He's new to the program, but he's been helping maintain some of the grounds in addition to our town employees as well. But he weeded out our whole flower bed in the front, and Brady and James were able to mulch for us, and I did purchase some plants to get the front looking up to par. So with Paul's help and the boys, we're really getting this place in tip-top shape, so I wanted to thank everybody that's been helping out with that. And that was about it.
Nice.
We have some other things coming up in the pipeline, new programming hopefully coming, so maybe next month I'll have a little bit more to say on that. But overall, it's been, the year flew by. I can't believe we're already in June. But
Halfway over.
yeah, it's crazy. But
I think my question would be, when they're done doing the flowers here, if they could come wow us. That would be nice. Okay, thank you, Ms. Golda. Okay, we have an elder abuse prevention presentation with District Attorney Tom Quinn, a good man, in my opinion. I haven't seen him for a while, but I think he's a very good guy.
yeah.
This will be on Wednesday, June 25th at 12:30. The summer kickoff celebration, sponsored by the town administrator, Jamie Kelly, will be Wednesday, June 11th at noon. That's today. So rush on. Oh, we're not live, are we?
No.
Well, hopefully you already know this. Okay. We have beginner watercolor classes Wednesday, June 4th and 18th from 10:30, and it's $10 per person. Do they need to register for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You should call and register for that if you want to partake in it. We have a nutrition demonstration with dietitian Barbara Canuel.
Yes.
Wow, I'm batting 1,000. This is Wednesday, June 18th at 12:30, and registration is required. We have a blood pressure check and wellness visit, which I'm probably going to go to because I want to make sure I have blood pressure. That will be Wednesday, June 11th, that's today, from 12 to 2.
We booked it because we knew that we'd have some heavy foot traffic in, so
All
hopefully
right.
we'll go by and see
Yeah.
more from community nurse.
And this one's for Linda. Bingo! Thursday, June 20th, from 11 to 3:15, and registration is required. Now, how does that work? They have prizes for that or anything, or you just
There are
bragging rights?
a little of both.
Okay. All right. The Cribbage League is looking for new members, 15 for 2, 15 for 4, and a pair of 6. How's that? And I really don't remember how to play it. Call the Acushnet Council on Aging for information, 508-998-0280. That's cribbage. It's with the little pins.
Yes.
Counseling and psychotherapy clinic with Alexa Moniz. She's a licensed social worker. The second and fourth Tuesday of each month, this is by appointment, and you can contact Alexa directly at 508-717-4039.
I would just like to add a little tidbit to that too.
Sure.
So Alexa was in yesterday, and she's been getting some inquiries, which is great. She's she was kind of expecting it to be a little slow to get started here. She is in Dartmouth. She is flexible, I should say, with her scheduling. We originally started with Tuesdays, but if anybody wants to see her and isn't able to make it on one of those days, she'll reach out to me, and as long as we have the availability for a private room, I'm more than happy to accommodate. So again, I don't want anyone to be deterred from not being able to make a Tuesday appointment. We're very flexible, and we want people to get the services that they need. So if anybody has any questions or wants to reach out to her, she does accept insurances too, so she'll be able to answer all of those questions, because I wouldn't even be able to try to pretend that I know what she's doing on the back end with that. She is taking private pay too. I know she chooses to go through insurance first if that's an option, but reach out to her directly and she'll be able to help anybody answer any questions.
Thank you. Okay, we'd like to make sure that everyone's aware of all the things that are happening here at the Acushnet Council on Aging. We have flyers that are always available here. Gee, my tongue is twisted today. We have flyers that are always available here at the Acushnet Council on Aging, and also at other places, and I just want to read these off really quick. The Bonneville Market, Ham's Restaurant, the Mill, the United States Post Office in Acushnet, both town buildings, let's see, Presidential Terrace, Scuttlebutt's Convenience Store, Lloyd's Market, Trukey's Market, Stop and Shop Supermarket, the VFW, and the American Legion, all in Acushnet, or some of them are in Rochester as Lloyd's Market, as I believe.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so, let's see. So, okay, now we're going to move on to the travel program. Again, I want to give you the telephone number of the Acushnet Council on Aging here. It's 508-998-0280. July 10th, this is something that a lot of people are going to want to go to. Foxwoods. It's on a Thursday, July 10th. We have Pickety Place. That almost sounds like a Halloween thing. Pickety Place. That's Wednesday, July 16th. We have the Newport Playhouse, and again, this is two separate words, Newport Playhouse, Sunday, August 17th. The Provincetown Carnival Parade, Thursday, August 21st. And the Aqua Turf Club, Tuesday, September 9th. And with that being said, do I have a motion to approve the new business? We have a motion and second, okay, that's passed. Let's see, do we have any information or questions from our board of directors? Anything that you'd like to add?
I had something, but I forgot what it was. Wait a minute now. Nutrition demonstration by the dietitian, Barbara Canuel. I saw in the Dartmouth Council on Aging flyer that she does a program on diabetes. And I know a lot of people have diabetes. If they don't, they might be pre-diabetic. And I think it's one of these programs that goes a couple of weeks in a row. And that would be wonderful if we could have something like that here.
I can reach out to her. I know their programming is based on their funding. So
Okay.
even at one point, we were trying to get her in monthly for the nutrition program. And then they ended up having to cut back to like every other month. So of course, like anything, funding is an issue, but I can certainly reach out to
Okay.
her and see if that's an option, or if we can cut back on the nutrition and supplement it with
Yeah.
this diabetes program in the
Even if
meantime and switch it up a
Even
little
if people
bit.
had to give a small donation, that would be.
Sure,
Yeah.
no, that would be
She does
a
come
good
from
plan.
community nurse, so I don't know what their limitations are,
She's good.
as far as accepting donations,
Well,
but I can talk to her about that.
They take-
That's
they
why I'm
take
here.
donations to community nurse too.
Yeah.
She's
We
very
can probably work it out.
Yeah, I don't know what their limitations are.
I can always go to Dartmouth, but
No, if you can,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not home.
it's not home.
That's right.
But, good point, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to mention that in about a week, it's going to be summertime. It's going to be hot, probably going to be very hot. So please bring something with you to hydrate yourself, try to stay in the shade, be careful. Heat stroke and everything, it's no picnic. So also, if you have pets, don't forget, if it's hot outside, like 90 degrees, the cement is hot and their little paws will get burned. So just want to be careful about that too. Just a reminder about the fact that it's going to be pretty warm this year.
Common sense.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what my boss says all the time.
That's right.
Common sense.
I'm going to ask you to please visit the following websites: the Acushnet Council on Aging, the Acushnet Library, the Acushnet Cultural Council, which can be found on the Town of Acushnet website. Our next meeting will be held on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. Imagine that, we're already more than halfway done with 2025, and I'm not used to writing it yet. Wednesday, July 9th, 2025 at 10 a.m. And now I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn. A motion? Second? Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.